Bron Harrison here from BRHYTHMIC, where we believe in a world where people can heal, grow, be moved and feel good through music. Today I'm going to dive into the pros, cons and misconceptions of bludge subjects, as well as sharing my own HSC results and what subjects I chose. The good old bludge subjects, music, art, drama, design and tech, religion, or the easier, in inverted brackets, 2-unit subjects. There was always a handful of students that go to their subject choices looking for an easy way out, a way to coast along, a way to relax amongst the other more difficult subjects. Equally, there are also students and their parents that are concerned that if their child chooses arty subjects, that their marks will be dragged down. Well, I've got some interesting considerations for you to think about before you put your selections forward. Number 1, enjoyment. I believe and highly recommend that you should choose subjects that you enjoy over subjects that you don't enjoy but choose for the wrong reasons to drag your marks up. The reason for this is that you are more likely to put more time into preparing for your exams with subjects that you enjoy as opposed to the ones that you don't, and you're more likely to get better results. Also, if you have that niggling feeling of wanting to do a subject but don't, you'll probably go back to that subject later on in life if it's something really deep down that you want to do. It's okay to enjoy the learning process. Choose subjects you enjoy. Number 2, marks. I did arty subjects and I got a UAI mark in the 90s. It's completely possible and highly probable. My subjects were 3-unit and 2-unit music, drama and 2-unit maths, which the kids used to coin maths in space or maths in a sandpit, 2-unit English, 3 and 2-unit business. And at the time I needed 92 to get into a business degree. And with my humble subject selection, I managed to smash my goal. How? I did really well at the subjects because I loved them. I ended up topping 3-unit music performance. Ironically, my worst subject result, which was 2-unit business, didn't even count towards my UAI, and that's what I ended up going on to study at university business. Oh, the irony. There are always other ways to get into courses if you don't get the marks. If you are willing to show that you are going to put the work in, universities will allow transfers to other degrees. I have close friends that haven't finished their HSC and have walked into master's degrees that they subsequently achieved with honours. And this is with no HSC and no bachelor degree, simply from sheer willpower and a desire to learn. The important thing is not your mark, but the thirst and the craving to get better at something, to know more about something, to have an internal curiosity that makes you strive for more knowledge. Number 3, the teacher. Whether we like to admit it or not, the teacher does come into play. I have had many people say, don't let the teacher be the one that makes you not, choose a subject but really, who are we kidding? It's like not leaving a job because you don't like your boss. Why stay in a circumstance that we don't like if we have the power to change it? If you don't gel with a teacher, it is a relationship that you are going to have for at least 9 months. So my point is, yes, it does make a difference, but also keep it in perspective. Can you deal with them for that period of time? Or are you going to be happier and healthier if you choose your second option with a different subject with a teacher that inspires you? Number 4, the breakdown. If you choose arty subjects, you may have an emotional side more than your non-arty colleagues. Brace yourself for what I would coin as a bit of a mini breakdown. I will never forget the day that I found myself on the tile floor at home, collapsed in a hopeless pile of tears, saying, I can't do this, in a blabbering, slobbery, snotty mess before one of my major performances. My little brother, bless him, he was in year 9 at the time, and he gave me some chocolate and some pearls of wisdom and some tissues. It's normal, it's okay to cry, it's all okay to have all of these feelings. Just make sure you've got a bottle of water and tissues and remind yourself that this will pass and that you have put in the work and that you've got this. And number 5, your brain. One of the best things about doing non-academic subjects for your HSC is that you are using your brain in a completely different way. You're using a different part of your brain. This means that you have more mental capacity to apply to your academic subjects that require you to use a more lateral or the logical parts of your brain. It also means that if you have any final works, performances, etc., these are usually done in term 3, and so you can focus on your other subjects. In summary, don't do subjects because you think that they are a bludge, because they are not. They take a whole lot of work. Do subjects that you truly enjoy, and do subjects that you want to learn more about. Don't bother choosing subjects because you think that they're going to bring up your marks, because you will likely bring up your marks with subjects that you enjoy. Pretty simple. Good luck.
Bron Harrison is the author and producer of the BRHYTHMIC podcast, sound designed by B Recording. We couldn't do this podcast without our wonderful tutors and students. For more episodes, go to brhythmic.com.au.